is a tip for you. Don't look down when you walk unless you want to fall. The brain assumes you want to go where you're looking. Now, I learned this concept a long time ago when I was learning to horseback ride. And so you would be on the back of the horse and you'd be going around an arena, which is just a huge indoor area or even an outdoor area. And your horse has to turn, right? So they always tell you, look in the direction that you want the horse to go. And there's an interesting shift that is so subtle in your body, you don't even know it's happening. And the horse then is very sensitive to what's going on as you're sitting on its back. And it recognizes that there's a movement and it moves with you or moves with your line of sight. So the same for all of us when we're walking. So over the last decade, something called gait speed has emerged as a new sign of longevity, since it can predict a huge range of health problems. So walking involves every system of your body. It's a surprisingly complex movement. And even if the doctors haven't noticed anything amiss, just generally with yourself, sometimes changes in your walking speed, or what's referred to as gait, can be a tip-off that a diagnosis isn't very far behind. So for reasons that we don't quite understand yet, folks who can keep up the pace tend to stick around in life a little bit longer. So what to do? Train yourself with good walking technique. So first of all, you need to be looking at what you call the imaginary horizon. And I had a conversation with some friends about a month ago, and they talked about hiking and how they have to look down. And it's like, yeah, I mean, that's a safety thing. You need to see the ground. What I realized then was that you don't have to necessarily turn your head down. You can just look down with your eyes. We forget to use our eyes and we use our head to look everywhere. And this is some kind of weird correlation with getting older. And so if we want, to maybe reduce headaches, keep the muscles in our eyes in good shape, which we do want, right? Moving our eyes instead of automatically moving our heads is something that is definitely worth practicing. So the other thing is maybe a treadmill can help you increase your gait because it drags 1 foot behind you and you basically have to keep moving. So you can start at a low speed where you're comfortable and then see what that speed is, and then gradually increase the speed, and so that your body can get used to walking a little bit faster. So those are my tips for today. Gait speed, increase it, and don't look down. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you soon.